Hey guys, I'm Cinnamon Toast Ken, and we're back with the cat lady, and I think I am the cat right there. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Aw, yeah. And so in the last episode, we have a cancer person with cancer living with us in the flat now that has her own little story, and we're bouncing back between that and the pest control guy has taken me to his house and tried to fill me up, and his wife came in and got jealous and poured bleach in my eyes because she was convinced that my eyes is what made him like me. And someone said that I forgot the name, that the voice for the pest control guy was his name David. I forgot now off the top of my head. I got salad fingers pretty much. And still keep an eye out for the green light, see if this thing comes on steam or not, because it's pretty interesting. Come on, kitty. Come on. I like this music right here too. Yeah! Meow! Free! Someone also told me that pest control actually gets rid of pets in other places other than America. Wow. Which makes sense. Ooh! God dang. Her face is burning from the bleach. But she hadn't screamed or anything. Jump in. Just a little cat with some good piano music. Catting around. Up in the vents.
Hey there, gorgeous. I see my old lady brought the bleach again. What a shame. I really liked your eyes. It could have been a start of something very exciting for us, if you know what I mean. She does that every single time. What do they call it? Trust issues. That's it. Well, never mind. Plenty more fish in the sea. I'm not too fussy, but even I have some standards. Ain't gonna touch a bird like you, I gotta be honest, girl. You look like shit.
Thanks.
But I wouldn't want you to think I'm not a kind man. Plenty of time until dinner, and you're in pain, so I've brought something to end your suffering. Think of it as an option. I've got this gun here. It's one of my favourites. There's just one bullet in the chamber. Large calibre. You'd be long dead before you'd feel any pain.
Yes, give me the gun.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Fantastic. Hand it over.
I mean, it's just an idea, you know, no pressure. Ah, of course. You can't see it. That bleach turns your eyes to nothing but jelly. So I'll just leave it for you here. Feel free to use it. That bullet's meant for you anyway. I'd better go now. We won't want to get caught red-handed again, would we? You naughty minx.
Thanks.
What was that? You can't reach it? Well, what did you expect? Life's a real fucker sometimes.
Thanks. Thanks, bunches. I am the cat again. Let me check something real quick. Okay, good. I am the cat again. Hopping. I got a freaking assault rifle in there. A sniper rifle or something. key. Swallow. Good kitty. Uh-oh. I think it's... Okay. He wasn't moving. I thought maybe it was depending on where I was, but I think it's just made that way anyway, where you can... I don't think you can die. Well, this game doesn't seem to really have a game over kind of screen. Or... I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. So do I need to poop this key on for you? Spit out.
What? Who's this? My eyes. I can't see a thing. That bitch.
Was I unconscious the whole time? Maybe the bleach.
A key.
Maybe
Who are
pass
you?
out.
Say something. Anything. I should be able to unlock the handcuffs now.
Gun. Take.
No! No! I dropped it. Where is it? Where the hell is it?
Shut up. They're going to hear you.
I've got it.
I think I have to shoot myself.
I'm sorry, Mitzi. I have to break my promise.
I couldn't go anywhere else. I kept holding right. You are dead. Is that game over? Was there something else to do? Ah, maybe there's a game over screen. I can't be dead though, because ha ha ha! It's tricking me. Hey, girl.
Hope you don't mind creepy posters.
It's your room. You can do what you like with it. But I definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows,
Good try,
and
game.
pink unicorns.
You almost got me.
Did you make these?
No. My boyfriend made them. Some of them, anyway. So, Miss Ashworth,
Fix my chair.
I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag. I was going to leave it to Robert, but I forgot all about it.
Robert?
The guy with the rats.
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We could get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promised I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great! I'll bring the wine. Oh, damn. It's one of those bottles with a cork. Have you got a bottle opener, Miss Ashworth?
I do.
In the kitchen. I'll go get it, shall I?
Yes, please. And while you're there, could you get a couple of glasses too?
I remember where it is. keep all the lights out so I don't have to worry about electricity. Where are the cups at? I don't see any cups in here. Huh. Ah, there we go. One for me, one for Mitzi.
There you go. Let's get that bottle opened.
Yeah, but we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
I have them.
I found some wine glasses.
All right, that's all we need.
Yay!
Oh, Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Thanks.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh, no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open. How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face. He's a nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good. Leaves us with just 6. Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I have plenty of time. There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we could sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi.
So the big C.
So, the big C.
Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Her?
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. But that was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully long.
Is there anything...
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
Oh, it's not
I
raining
guess I gotta talk
anymore.
about everything.
Oh well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of.
Silent
I
Hill.
got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10.
Harry Mason was looking for you.
I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
The only monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists. They're the real beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of feeling compassion or guilt. They're the ones we should really be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant. You can't predict what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I just don't like murderers. They're nothing but
Psychologists.
parasites.
Ugh. This is your boyfriend. Tell me about your
You
boyfriend.
mentioned a boyfriend.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name's Jack.
Oh, Jack.
He's dead.
God dang it.
Oh,
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
and I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Alright, let's see. How'd he die?
How did he die?
I'll get to that, Miss Ashworth. Let me just tell you more about him first, so you could understand what happened.
Okay.
Jack made those pictures on your wall.
Was he an
Was he an
artist?
art-
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to
It is
listen to
getting
sad
foggier out
songs
there,
or
I see
watch
it.
sad films. But I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog.
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's
She
beauty
is
in
emo.
grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again.
How'd you
Tell
meet?
me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. A perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky.
You're so lucky. Then he died and he got cancer.
All luck runs out sometimes.
How did he take the news about your cancer?
Killed
Thought
himself.
I was joking at first. He laughed. Then he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. But it was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
How did he die?
Killed himself because she got cancer.
How did Jack die?
Better smoke on this one. It's a pretty serious conversation.
It was so distant to the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him. Or rather, he found him.
Ooh, the guy that she's looking
There are
for.
those forums online, you know? About all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide.
It's super
There's
foggy
a
out
guy
there now.
Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum.
Forum
It's like
gods.
a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, then he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong.
Tacky. Killing yourself is tacky.
Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn. 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom before I even left. I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But to us there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe.
Get it on in the parking lot.
After that day, I've never gone there again.
All right. I'm controlling her. That's a good spot to pause. A good 25-something minutes of more depressing story. But that's okay, because it's still interesting. Still interesting. So we're on Kim number 5. Save. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Cat Lady. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more episodes. Stay toasty, my friends. Totally a person out there. Hello. Hello. Are you the Sunflower Samurai?